and welcome to this short video on the Brookfield reflection assignment. This assignment is assignment number 8 and is due weekly by Saturday at midnight. So, question, what are we doing? In your weekly learning logs, you are reflecting on the teaching and learning that happens each week. And while the text reading is also a part of the weekly teaching and learning, I'd like you to reflect separately and communally on the reading that you do in the Brookfield text. Why are we doing it? Well, we're doing it to meet goal 3 of the class, using feedback and reflection as an instructional improvement tool. However, I also have an ulterior motive. And here I'm going to do something that I always caution new online faculty against, which is trying to recreate the face-to-face experience in the online classroom. When I taught this class in the face-to-face setting, we would all sit in a circle and talk about whatever struck us as interesting in the reading from Brookfield. Each week in the learning logs, students would often note that hearing from their classmates in what came to be known as the Circle of Brookfield was really enlightening for them. It helped them to appreciate the diversity of the experiences of everybody in our class, and I really want to make sure that we somehow maintain that experience in our online classroom. Also, I'm a big fan of hearing voices. We all have our own learning styles, and for me, I learn best by listening. For others who learn like me, the audio aspect of these Brookfield reflections will add some variety to the often text-based online learning experience. So, how do we do it? Your Brookfield reflection should be posted as a reply to the prompt that I'll post each week in VoiceThread. You do not, however, have to actually reference what I say in your reply. Indeed, some weeks I won't say anything except what struck you as interesting in your Brookfield reading this week. I'd just like all of the reflections to be technically part of one single conversation, and my post each week will start that conversation off. Now, the assignment merely requires that you post your observations about Brookfield. However, in the spirit of the assignment, I really want you to listen to some of your peers as well. Ideally, you would spend 15 or 20 minutes each week listening to the comments of your peers. You don't have to listen to everybody, but you should listen to several and try to have some variety in who you listen to each week. Hearing the reflections of others will really help deepen your own learning experience and will help you develop your own reflection skills. Now, I expect that the reading is one of the first things that you'll do each week. As a consequence of that, your Brookfield reflections are due on Saturdays at midnight, even though our week ends on Tuesday, and our learning logs aren't due until the following day, Wednesdays. That should give you time to do the reading and to share your comments. For those who work a typical work week and have the weekends off, you can get that reading all wrapped up on Saturday and post your reflection, and then on Sunday, put your feet up, sip a cup of coffee, and listen to the comments of your peers. Those reflections might also inform your weekly discussion posts. Finally, how will you be evaluated? Grading here is based entirely on timely and satisfactory completion of the assignment. For a submission to be satisfactorily submitted, it must contain a reflection. It's not sufficient to simply report what you read. You should think about how what you read applies to you and to your teaching practice. If there's no reflection, the submission will be marked as incomplete. Complete grading for this assignment really is satisfied simply by making a post and having it contain some reflection on the reading. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thanks for listening.